Hey, moneymakers. Imagine waking up one day, checking your bank account, and realizing you finally have control over your finances. No more paycheck to paycheck stress. No more sleepless nights over unexpected bills. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for many people, that dream feels impossible, especially when you're earning a low income. But here's the truth. Saving money isn't about how much you make. It's about how you manage it. And today, I'm going to show you 5 powerful ways to save money, even on a tight budget. But stay with me until the end, because mistake number 5 is what keeps 99% of people broke. Let's dive in. You see, most people believe they need to earn 6 figures to save money. But the reality? If you can't save when you make a little, you won't save when you make a lot. And that's why the cycle of financial stress continues. But what if I told you that saving on a low income is not just possible? It's the key to building wealth. I know it sounds crazy, but some of the wealthiest people in the world started with very little. The difference? They mastered the art of keeping money, not just making it. Let's break it down with 5 smart money moves you can start using today. Number 1, master the pay yourself first rule. Most people pay their bills, spend on fun, and then try to save what's left. Spoiler alert, there's never anything left. Instead, the wealthy do the opposite. They save first and spend what's left. The moment your paycheck hits, automate 10% into a separate savings account. Can't do 10%? Start with 5%, even 1%. It's about building the habit first. Think of it like Netflix. If they deducted their fee at the end of the month, half of us wouldn't pay. But because they take it automatically, we don't even question it. Do the same for your savings. If you feel like you can't afford to save anything, start by analyzing your spending. Are there small daily expenses that add up? Even something as simple as cutting a $5 daily expense can free up $150 a month to put towards savings. The key is to treat savings as a non-negotiable bill. Now that you're paying yourself first, let's talk about where your money's actually going. Number 2, track every dollar like a hawk. Most people have no clue where their money disappears. Ever had $100 at the start of the day, then suddenly it's gone? Yeah, we've all been there. Use a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB, or the simple 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. Seeing your spending in black and white is a game changer. If you don't control your money, someone else will. And that someone is often corporations that profit off your poor spending habits. Set up a weekly money check-in. Every Sunday, spend 10 minutes reviewing your expenses. This habit alone can stop you from making financial mistakes before they spiral out of control. Now that you're tracking your money, let's talk about how to lower your biggest expenses. Number 3 / your biggest expenses without feeling miserable. Most people focus on skipping lattes, but the real money is in big expenses: housing, transportation, and food. Consider house hacking. Rent out a room, get a roommate, or even Airbnb part of your space. This alone can cut your rent in half or even eliminate it. If that's not an option, consider negotiating your rent or moving to a more affordable area. If you're drowning in car payments, downgrade. A reliable used car beats a flashy liability any day. If you can, consider public transportation, biking, or carpooling to further cut costs. Your car is one of the biggest money drains. Don't let it eat your paycheck. Meal prepping and cutting takeout can save you thousands per year. Try cooking at home at least 80% of the time. A $15 meal out may not seem like much, but do that 3 times a week, and you're looking at nearly $2,400 a year wasted. Do you really need Uber Eats 5 times a week? Your wallet is crying, and your bank account just filed for divorce. Now that you've freed up cash, let's talk about making more money. Number 4, increase your income without working 80 hours a week. The fastest way to save more? Make more. But no, I'm not telling you to grind 24/7. Instead, focus on high leverage income. Start a side hustle, freelancing, online reselling, tutoring, or even monetizing a skill you already have. Or ask for a raise using the value-based negotiation strategy. Research your market value, show your contributions, and confidently ask for a salary increase. What if I told you an extra $500 a month could completely change your financial future? That's just $16 a day. That could cover rent, eliminate debt, or accelerate your savings. Consider passive income options like digital products, affiliate marketing, or rental income. Making money while you sleep is how wealth is truly built. But here's the biggest mistake that keeps people broke, no matter how much they make. Number 5, avoid lifestyle creep or stay broke forever. Every time people make more money, they spend more. New job, new car, bigger paycheck, bigger apartment. And suddenly they're back to square one. Lifestyle inflation is why most people never get ahead, even those earning 6 figures. Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should buy it. Every time you get a raise, pretend it never happened. Increase your savings percentage instead. Imagine saving 50% of every raise for the next 5 years. How much wealthier would you be? Wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep. The richest people in the world don't waste money trying to impress others. Learn from them. Now that you know how to save, the next step is understanding why 99% of people stay poor and how to be the 1% saving on a low income isn't just possible, it's the foundation of wealth. Pay yourself first, track your spending, cut big costs, earn more, and avoid lifestyle creep. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. And if you master these habits now, your future self will thank you. Now, if you want to go even deeper, watch my next video, Why 99% Stay Poor and How to Be the 1%. Click it now and take your financial future into your own hands.